All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get the case cracked open here. So we're going over here. And this is where I'll be pulling out the, each box until we get to 6 of them. Tonight's break, it's going to take over 2 hours. So, be patient with it. It is what it is. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And get a couple boxes out to get it started. And we'll be coming back to this. All right. Well, you get to see a little bit of my my sorting mess. Boxes going on. All right. Still got those. Obviously got the boxes in the background, right? So I got what is that? 2017 Topps Chrome. I got 2018 Series 1 and then 2017 Bowman Platinum over there. So, be getting to those someday. Let's see what I do. Okay. Nobody likes to see scissors around cards. Stuff cracked open here. I'm a little sniffly. I just had a Bloody Mary as part of my dinner. Because I never have Bloody Marys for breakfast during the day. Makes me very sleepy. All right, so we've got, I think it's like 24 packs in a box. We've got 6 boxes, approximately 14 cards per box. So you're talking, just over 2,000 cards. Last year, I want to say there were 36 packs in a box, and a full case was like 5,400 cards, something like that. And so this year the full case is less than 4,100. So they're scaling back so that way people like me don't have to do a 5-hour break for a full case. Anyways, let's get stuff out of the way here. So looks like 10 teams have sold, which is great. So the White Sox go to Dale, Indians go to Thomas, Red Sox go to Nick, Angels go to Jonathan, the A's go to Kevin, the Braves, Cardinals, Astros go to Michael, the Cubs go to Karen, and the Rockies go to Jason. And Jason bought the Rockies the other night as well, so that will be packaged up together. And obviously, any overage in shipping, I always pay back to you guys. So let's see, the big hits from the break on Thursday night was definitely the Angels. So there were 2 pretty hefty Trout cards. One was a basic patch, but the other one was a pretty thick CA for California. Pretty thick card. So the Angels were the big winner the other day, from what I recall. What else? Well, I think we can go and get started in just a second. So, once again, White Sox go to Dale, Indians go to Thomas, Red Sox go to Nick, Angels go to Jonathan, the A's go to Kevin, Astros, Cardinals, Braves go to Michael, Cubs go to Karen, and Rockies go to Jason. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. We're searching for a minimum of 1 hit per box. So they state 1 hit. Every once in a while, there is a second hit in a box. So that's pretty cool when it happens. And basically, if I see something I think is a variation, I will definitely pull that to the side and sleeve that, and then any hits, obviously, or gold cards, silver cards, whatever, the stock, when I feel it in the back, the vintage stock, that will get sleeved as well, right away. And then when I go to sort them out, when I ship them to you guys, Basically, anything that is not base will be sleeved and in a top loader, because I want to make sure you guys get your good stuff right, all taken care of and sent to you without any problems. Oh shit! Here we go. Gleyber Torres plate. Is there an autograph on the back? Nope, no autograph. But looks like it's one of a kind collectible. Magenta printing plate. I have not one of one. I've never seen one of these yet. I saw one of these in the past. Clint Frazier. It was a signature plate. All right, so Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. That is probably the hit for this box, I'd imagine. So that's in pack number 2 for box number 1. Let me put that thing away. Printing plate. Fascinating. All right, so it's probably hit, probably the hit for this box. All right, there we go. Duger. Ooh. That's a gold card, so yeah, I'll sleeve that up. Yeah, so anything that I know right out of the bat that I need to sleeve up, yeah, I'll put to the side, make sure it gets sleeved up. It doesn't get intermingled with the rest of the cards. So once again, Dale's got the White Sox. Thomas has got the Indians. Nick has got the Red Sox. Jonathan's got the Angels. There we go. Keep this thing flowing. Yeah, this 150 is an extra parallel set right there, by the way. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but opened enough packs where I've seen it now. Guess there's 150 of them. And Kevin's got the A's, Michael's got the Braves, Cardinals, Astros, Karen's got the Cubs, and Jason has the Rockies. So appreciate you guys and ladies joining in on the fun. This is always good time of year, right? Baseball season's right around the corner. We got spring training upon us. There we go. That thing will be sleeved. Spring training is upon us. People are getting geeked up for sure. There we go. So this is box number 1. 24 packs in a box, by the way. I believe last year there were 36, so they've slimmed it down. And then obviously this card, right? We got Cubs on the left and Royals on the right. There are multiple dual player cards like this, and if you look at my YouTube, you'll see that the morning that I ship these things out, I'll be doing a dice roll and recording that as well for you guys. And it's per card. I don't do, I don't do every card on the left gets it, anything like that. I saw a break like that a couple of weeks ago, and I was kind of surprised because there were about 15 cards, and he just did one dice roll, and whoever won it got it on the left side for everybody. So I like to do per card. All right. Aaron Judge action. These cards are pretty cool, huh? Here's, this is something that they did last year, and I don't remember if they did the year before, but this is the home run challenge, right? So on the back, right, you scratch this off and you enter the code. Well, I believe this year is the first year that they're now numbering them. I don't recall them being numbered last year. So that makes a interesting set right there, for sure. All right, there's that Torres from that printing plate. Defoe, Chapman, and Bell. you guys can hear me okay, want to give me a thumbs up maybe. It's a cool looking card for the Twins. So these state laws, there's about 4 states now that are requiring eBay to collect tax for them. So I think that's going to be a ongoing thing, is taxes will be collected automatically. So all right, sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. So I am a San Diego Padre fan. Oh, here we go. So this card is the vintage stock. I believe that's what it's going to be. Well, it's a 62 out of 99. Usually the vintage is a little lower than that, but it has a different feel to the back. And this card's a little bit thicker, so I'll go ahead and sleeve this bad boy up for you right now, Red Sox fan. Let's go on to Nick. But as I was saying, this guy last year, God, what, 1.79 ERA? I mean, come on, that was a banner year for that guy. I mean, he's good, but 1.79 is ridiculous, right? I mean, we know that is ridiculous. Sleeved it up. But so yeah, Padre fan. Padres to the south of me. I'm about 45 minutes from Petco Park, and the Angels are about an hour 10 minutes north of me. So I like to go to some Angel games as well. I work up right down the street from Angel Stadium. Oh, there we go. Nice card right there. Angel Stadium is, I'm sure they'll be getting a new one soon. It's very old school. Big parking lot, you know, lots of space, lots of room. They only charge like $10 to park, and everything's really inexpensive there. And I think that the owner of the Angels, I think he's purposely tried to keep the costs low, so people will come to the games. Nice of them. This is a pretty cool subset right here. Greatest seasons, players, those types of cards. Alrighty. As I stated, the last 6-box break that I did, it was over 2 hours long, so it does take some time to get through these cards. Yeah, I don't want to just jam through and not give you guys. Oh, look at that! We got a gold card and a silver card back to back. There were a lot of variations in that last break that I did. Let me tell you, it was something else. I think I already said this, but the hang on, I'm sleeving these. But the big winner last break was Angel. Angel fan got a ridiculous amount of hits, and they got the big beefy CA hit for Trout, and then a piece of swatch, right, for Trout as well. So it was interesting. It was interesting. Looks like Yankee fan came out of the gate today, getting a 1-on-1 hit. Yeah, all right, cool. Got those bad boys sleeved for you real quick. Thanks for joining. Always nice to have a little audience. I've seen some of those breakers, man. They got studios and roulette wheels, and there's that 150. Let's see. It doesn't have the number on the back. Anyways, but they got roulette wheels and stuff that they roll. Man, it's some serious stuff. So I've got about 120 domains, and I've got all the baseball domains, right? And they point either at my eBay store or my store. So it's like, Dodgers, baseballcards.com. Just, fill in your team name. And I think one day, oh shit, look at that. Indian fan, you just got yourself a nice hit, Thomas. That looks looks almost, I don't know. That's a pretty funny hit right there. Variation. All right. I'll get that sleeved up and in a top loader for you right now. Francisco Lindor. Wow. That's one happy man. So yeah, so just FYI, anything that's not a base card is going to come like this. It's going to come in a sleeve and in a top loader. And 4 or 5 of these will be placed into like a team bag, and then sealed up. And then any of your base cards obviously will not be like this. But I think that's important. Make sure you guys get your cards in good condition, and that's how I'd want to get them. Yeah, so that's a nice looking card right there. So last year, the Braves, no, not the Braves, the Red Sox, right? 108 and 54 record. They had the number 1 and number 2 overall averages, with Betts at 346 and Martinez at 330. That's just crazy. So they had themselves a good year, didn't they? And they won many preseason and all those postseason games, and they're not messing around. They didn't mess around. Oh, Dale Murphy, look at that. That's not bad, Michael. A little Dale Murphy action. Back in the day, Dale Murphy was a big home run hitter. It's crazy. Him and Mike Schmidt. So I noticed an uptick this year. That's a cool looking card right there. Uptick this year with people buying the Pirates and the Rockies and Diamondbacks, which is good. And years, past couple of years, didn't seem like that those fans were really buying those cards, at least not for me anyways. Somebody bought the Twins last Thursday. Oh, look at that. 2 hits. 2 hits in one box. That's what I was talking about. You never know, right? So Royal fans got themselves Jake Junis. So let me sleeve that up for you. Anybody get the Royals here? No, not this time. All right, well, let me sleeve it up. Yep, 2 hits. A 101 Yankee printing plate, Gleyber Torres, and a nice autograph of Jake Junis. And I'm going to be honest with you. I never heard of Jake. But Royal fans have. Yep, you never know about these boxes. Kyle Tucker. Sonny Gray, the Padres were trying to get that guy. Man, they got a couple of holes, don't they? All right. We just have to believe in Preller. Ever since that guy came in, he has been making good moves, so we just got to see it through. All right. Detroit fan right there. It's back to back. Arrieta, Verlander. So, Cardinal fan. So he was the Cardinals' #1 batting average last year. Cardinals average 88.74, and Martinez was ranked 12th overall in Major League Baseball, 305. So not a bad average. And we added Goldschmidt. Cardinals are always getting after it every year. They always seem to be competitive, don't they, Michael? All right. Manny Margot took a little step back for the Pods last year, but I think that was because of a slight injury. There you go, Brave fan. Rhys Hoskins. And this guy tanked after April, and I think he's playing in Japan this year or Korea. He apparently he approached the Padres and said, "Hey, can I take that job?" Because I think they were offering him over $1 million, right? And with the Padres, he's gonna make like whatever the league minimum is. Don't even know what that is anymore. Juan Soto. There we go. Got that little 150. Yeah. What do you guys think of these cards this year, the design? I like some of the subsets. I think those are kind of cool. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, the All-Star Red Carpet Show. I see now. Okay. That's some funny shit right there. Okay. Charlie Blackmon, huh? All right, Jason, you got yourself a nice variation there. Jason's got a variation. Thomas has got a variation. At least the variations I know about right now. All right, so we just finished box number 1, and all right, so we pulled these 2 variations that I know about. Sleeved up these. Make sure that wherever they're going, they're at least sleeved right out of the gate. And then pulled 2 hits right out of the gate. A 1/1 magenta printing plate for Gleyber Torres, and then Jake Junes, who, seriously, I don't know who he is. But that doesn't mean anything, because I don't know who a lot of people are. I'm stuck in Padre land. They've got us drinking the Kool-Aid, right, down here. So, all right, so this is box number 2. And by the way, this is a fresh case. I recorded the case being open, so we got a fresh case. There'll be 6 boxes tonight, obviously, and then the rest of the case, those 6 boxes, will go Tuesday night. So that's the way that's set up. All right, there we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what box number 2 brings us. Go. Like I was saying, so it's numbered. I don't think it was numbered last year, so that may be down the road, right? 5-10 years down the road, after everybody's you know, scratched them off, thrown them away, given their dogs to eat, whatever. That set might be hard to come by. So that might be something you guys want to go after, you collectors like me. I like to build sets. All right, Chris Sale, nice looking card. Kirby Yates, Corey Seager. So let's see, White Sox. So Dale, your White Sox last year, 62 and 100, better than my Padres. But I think their number one batter was Abreu, batted 265, and he was ranked, I think he was ranked 67 overall. So I know that they, like the Padres, apparently are known for their farm system. So that is kind of cool, I think. However, Padres, we did get Fernando Tatis Jr. from the White Sox for James Shields. So I'm just saying, Dale, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was this regime that did that, but that's kind of interesting. All right. There we go. Yeah, this is a very cool subset right here. Insert set, subset. There's Francisco Lindor. Hang on, let's look at them side by side. Hold on. It's the same guy, huh? Interesting. Sorry, I get easily distracted, I guess. All right, get that thing sleeved up for you. I don't know where you guys are living, but you guys ever head out to spring training? I think it's in Florida as well as in Arizona. When I was younger, I used to go to Arizona often for the Padres spring training. But I think, you know, if you guys are in any cold climates, right? Not sure if Freddie Freeman high-fiving. I think that's a variation. Let me move that to the side. I'll sleeve it up regardless. And if it's not a variation, then I'll unsleeve it. But I believe I've seen Freddie Freeman at bat. So just in case, Michael, we'll go ahead and sleeve it and top load it for you. Those silver packs are crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen those things. I pulled a Don Mattingly autograph out of that thing. There we go. So for those of you who like to buy cards pre-sale, right, before the wholesale prices get a hold of them and before they're released, take a look at my website. I've got some stuff that has got to be... Oh, here we go, Angel fan. This is just like Thursday night. It was an all Trout night Thursday night, so that's a nice piece of his bat. I was going to say his wood, but we'll just say a piece of his bat for Jonathan. But yeah, if you guys like pre-sales, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, whatever, I've got some pre-sale stuff up. So just take a look at my website and click on the pre-sale, and if you see anything, grab it. And there's the date that's on it that the pre-sale order has to be in by, because that's when I have to get it into my distributor. Otherwise, I don't get it. All right. That's a nice hit. Nice Trouty hit there. Now the Angels, right? New manager. They have, Brad Ausmus coming in. Mike Scioscia is out. Brad Ausmus has come in. So we'll see what happens. I'm wondering if the Angels are going to dismantle, right? That's what they did in the Tigers with Brad Ausmus. They sold off Max Scherzer and Verlander, moved guys out after only 1 year for, there we go, gold and silver. Get those sleeved up. So I hope not, Jonathan. I hope that they don't do that, unless of course Mike Trout winds up on the Padres, right? All he has to do is drive south, but I know he's from Philly, so the Philly fans are itching. They could get Harper and Trout. That would be something else right there, Philly fans. All right, sleeve those bad boys. Yep, there we go. Greatest players card. Those are cool. Yeah, Cabrera. You guys ever have a Bloody Mary for dinner? There we go. So what we got, Cubs on the right and Royals on the left. So we'll roll the die, right, because that's the 150-year parallel set. Hopefully Rockies gets that. There we go. Speaking of the Rockies, company I work for, I've got one of my counterparts. He lives in Colorado, and last year I went out there for their home opener, and it was against the Braves, which is kind of cool, right? However, it was snowing in their home opener, and it got down to like 26 degrees. And this guy sitting here from San Diego, 26 degrees is very cold to me. My feet were frozen. But what was interesting was the Rockies starting pitcher was having a rough time, right? You know, how are you going to pitch? I mean, I think the starting temperature was like 31, right? And it had just stopped snowing. So, but the fans, man, they were brutal on that poor guy. Not sure what they expected him to do, because he was not exactly able to get any movement on that ball. Nice gold card for Nick. I've got a a case. There's 12 boxes, and they're just 12 autographed baseballs coming my way. I forgot what the set is called, but I'm getting it in a couple of days. I'm kind of excited. Obviously, you got a chance for Ohtani, right, and big names. So, fingers crossed. Jake Lamb. Charlie Blackmon. That is a Duck Dynasty beard if I've ever seen one. There we go. Astros. Again, they brought it last year. 103 and 59 was their record. They had the number 4 overall. Altuve was their top one at 316, and he was number 4 overall against within the majors. So yeah, they got themselves a nice little roll going on. Back-to-back solid years, obviously. No, they didn't go as far as they wanted to, but oh, look at that. Twin fan. Oh, the iconic card. It's kind of a cool subset as well. All right, we're coming down to the end of box 2. Got about 5 more maybe. Kyle Seager. Revolution of the game. Tony La Russa. Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball 150. We got to sleeve that bad boy up because this is a Don Mattingly set apparently. Let's get that one sleeved up and top loaded right out of the gate. So whoever winds up with it can be a happy camper. I don't know about you guys, but I remember when the 84 set came out. I was 14 years old and not a clue about anything, but I liked those baseball cards. Goldschmidt. All right, now a Cardinal. Oh, here's Scherzer. Oh, gold action. Nationals. Oh, nobody got the Nationals. All right. That is not a variation. I thought it was at one point. There we go. Sleeve that for Michael. Blake Snell, right? I don't know if you guys even paid attention to this guy. He was, he's kind of sneaky, like a 1.89 ERA or some shit. I think he got the Cy Young Award. And wrong division to be in. Good Lord. Got the Yankees and the Red Sox in that division? The hell? You're in trouble. And that team did well that year, the Tampa Bay Rays. They actually had a very good year, but I don't know, man. I don't know how anybody could even think about surviving in that division with these guys in the Red Sox. There we go. Jose Abreu. Real Muto, welcome to the Phillies. Apparently the Phillies gave up a gang load for that guy. Gave up that top prospect, Sixto, and a couple other people, and yeah. All right, last pack. Box 2. Here we go. Saw a little silver popping out. Oh, Babe Ruth, greatest hits. There you go. Lugo, silver. All right. Let's leave it. All right, here we go. All right, so after box 2, got a couple of these in top loaders. I still think this is a variation. I'm not positive. I think it is. A couple of variations that we think we know about. And then a bunch of these are, you know, in sleeves just to keep the friction down. All right. A little slippery too. But I caught it. Didn't go anywhere. All right. Get the next 2 boxes out. Here's one. And here's number 2. Do any of you collect Topps Chrome? So I got a couple cases of 2018 Topps Chrome that I'm going to be breaking once I'm done with these. You know, all these cases of this. So if that interests you, let me know. All right, good luck, everyone. Box number 3. All right. Did he retire, guys? I'm not sure. Jonathan, I think Pujols retired. Not positive. Awesome catch, huh? Oh, by the way, if you guys ever seen a monkey on a surfboard, that's how you know you're in San Diego. That someone will give you a monkey on a surfboard and that thing was made in Mexico. That's how you know you're in San Diego. Oh, wow. Vintage sunglasses on Ty Cobb. There we go. All right, so that blue, it's Father's Day blue, and it's 43 out of 50. So let me sleeve that up for a Milwaukee fan. That's a sleeve and a top loader right there, right? Get those low serial numbered ones. They're doing that a lot. Gold and then silver right behind it. Somebody thought they were clever. Give us gold and silver. Sleeve up for Karen. And just sleeve up the gold for whoever's buying it. There we go. Juan Soto was a bad mother last year, wasn't he? People love themselves some Juan Soto. Still hunting a hit for box 3. And for those of you just joining us, box 1 had 2 hits. A printing plate and an autograph. Ty Cobb, greatest players. You guys ever see that movie about Ty Cobb where, oh man, who's the actor? Great actor played him. It'll come to me. But anyways, interesting character, Ty Cobb. Spent a lot of time apparently up in Lake Tahoe, which is about a 8 to 10 hour drive from where I live. And apparently he used to just be hardcore on the bases, and obviously hardcore off the field partying and stuff. Is it Tommy Lee Jones? Is that the actor? Tommy Lee Jones? He played him. Did a pretty good job. Will Myers, goodness. Padres paid that guy. We still owe him like $64 million or something like that. He didn't do so hot last year. But they did have moving all around, right? First base, outfield, third base. I mean, kind of getting to his head a little bit, I think. That's what I'm going with anyway. Okay. All right, still hunting that hit for box number 3. I still haven't seen a Freeman card since the one that I think is a variation. Maybe I haven't been paying enough attention. Ben Zobrist, hang on. Cubs. Yep. So Cubs last year, 95 and 68. Zobrist batted .305, So he was the leader on the Cubs, and he was number 11 overall in baseball. Let's see if that matches up in the back of his card. Yep, 305. All right. Make sure that my data that I pulled was appropriate. Nice little 150 action there. So my next door neighbor is a San Francisco Giant fan. I don't mind that. My wife is not too hot on that, but I don't mind it. All I know is that at least he's not a Dodger fan. So that's a big rivalry out here. Okay, that's a variation, I assume. It's a big rivalry, Dodgers and Padres. Can't have no Dodger fans living on my street. Otherwise, it's going to be trouble. And yes, I know they're better than the Padres. Yes, I know they've been to the World Series 2 years in a row, and Padres been to the World Series 2 times in 50 years. I know. I still don't like Dodgers. And yes, I know Mike Scioscia, same last name, did catch for the Dodgers, but I still don't like him. Just something about him. All right. Still hunting. Yeah, so that Freddie Freeman doing a high five was a variation. So, all right, cool. So we got that sleeved and bagged for you, Michael. So that's good. Gleyber Torres. Magenta printing plate, huh? Nolan Ryan action. I think Nolan. Oh, look at this guy, Miguel Andujar. Yep. Padres were trying to get that guy too, because we need ourselves a third baseman. We need ourselves a whole lot, I think, to be competitive this year. They are looking at Mike Moustakas now because I think of his tie-in with Eric Hosmer. Okay. Huh. Haven't seen that one yet. That's I got greatest moments. Okay. So, for the dice roll, seems to be a lot of cool parallels to those dual player cards. All right, just what, 1, 2, 3, 5, including this 6 packs left of box 3. No hit yet, but it's coming. You know it's coming. Oh, bam! Look at that. All right, anybody buy the Dodgers? Got yourselves Corey Seager patch. And it is not numbered. Okay. All right. We'll review the hits at the end of, at the very end, but at the end of these last few packs for this box. I won't go over the sleeved gold cards or anything like that. No reason to do that, but you guys get the picture. You guys get the hint. You understand what I'm doing. Jed Jerko. I read that the Padres are still paying this guy his salary, part of it, until the end of 2019. Like, that is fascinating to me because every time that dude shows up to Petco Park, he frickin' cleans up, smokes us. Absolutely smokes us. Just leave it up for Karen. Oh, look at that. Dang. Derek Jeter. I mean, there's no way that's really him, right? I just don't see it. Obviously it is, but wow. I think the Reds wound up with this guy, him and Kemp. I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad, right? But come on. Puig is a head case, and Matt Kemp is old and fat and collecting checks. And last year was the first time that he was decent in a very long time. So yeah, I don't like to talk bad about people, but that's life. Here you go, Karen. You got yourself a variation. But I don't know about the Reds, man. I'm not sure who didn't do their due diligence there because, again, I'm a Dodger hater, so I know all about the Dodgers, right? Got to find somebody who educates themselves on both sides of the fence to tell you how it is. All right, cool. Got to the end. All right, so these are the variations. I'll show you the variations, right, that we've pulled so far, that known variations. And then these are the hits thus far, right? All right, cool. Let's get into box 4. I have a question for you guys. Have you guys ever had problems with raccoons? And if so, besides shooting them, how can you get rid of them? Because we live close to a canyon, and somehow there's raccoons that are coming into my backyard and crapping in my garden. All right. Just testing you guys. Anybody? Anybody help me? Anybody? Can anybody help me? Gotta get rid of those damn raccoons, man. Orioles. I think Orioles are working on having a good year. I think they're trying. Vladimir. Good old Vlad. And I read something where some writer was putting that his son was the best prospect in baseball. And he might be. We're going to see a lot of prospects coming up this year across the entire league, I believe. All right, we're at the 62-minute mark, and we're into box number 4. 4 of 6. Last year I was doing full case breaks, and that is a cool looking card. Man, that's cool. And it was taking me like 4 and 5 hours to get through like 5,500 cards. Plus, I don't think anybody wants to hear me talk for 4 to 5 hours, besides myself. There we go. All right, silver action. Look at that. That's a cool card right there. I think I'm going to build myself or buy one of those sets. That's kind of cool. So the Cardinals last year, did we already do that? Yeah, 88-74. Yeah, we already went over the Cardinals for you. Joey Gallo. I know, yeah, I guess he hasn't been around that long, but it feels like he's been around for a very long time. Look at that, Angel fan. Must be the iconic card, isn't it? Oh, yes, iconic card. That's kind of cool. Thought it was like a retro insert or something. Ohtani. Not sure if they're going to let that guy ever pitch again. Sleeving up Lester there for Karen. Another 150. Yeah, again, Angels and Red Sox will be facing off, so that's Nick versus Jonathan for that one. We'll see who gets it. Nick versus Jonathan. All right, Clayton Richard, who's now a member of the Blue Jays. Austin Hedges, who they keep saying is a great defensive catcher. We need a little offense. You gotta spin it one way or the other, don't they? It's a cool card right there for Nick. Get into the final stack for box number 4. I don't think we have a hit yet. There we go. Man, what timing. Okay. And there is no number. It's been all about Southern California, hasn't it? Mike Trout and the Dodgers getting hits. It's the second Corey Seager hit. Trying to put his name out there, I guess. I don't know. Dang Dodgers. If you guys want to make me an offer for that, I'm sure I'd be more than happy to move these Dodger relics for you. Ivan Rodriguez, what do you know? This guy is strong. Crazy, crazy strong. If the league doesn't figure out how to pitch to that guy, 2019 could be an interesting year for him. However, he is getting knee surgery right now, or had knee surgery. So I don't know. Who knows how that's going to affect him, right? Coming back. There we go, Jonathan. Sleeve up the Angel Stadium for you. Harper. I don't know. Not sure what's going to happen with Harper and Machado. Obviously, I'd like to see Harper our way. I wouldn't be surprised if Harper Machado, they sign like a week prior to spring training. Is that a, I think that's a variation. Let me sleeve it just to be on the safe side. Okay, add that to our variation pile. And how about those Brewers from last year? Man, oh man. Chris Bryant there. They really should have let Hader pitch more. If they had let Hader pitch instead of the guy that they brought in, I think they would have been okay. The guy they brought in, don't get me wrong, he's a good pitcher. He just he didn't have it in the playoff game that sent them packing, right? Most of those games, the other team figured him out, and they were spanking him. It's a cool card right there. Is that a black one? No, okay. All right. 4 packs left of box number 4. All right, here we go with the gold and silver. All right. Somebody thinks they're funny. Yep, iconic card. I've got that as a graded refractor I bought off of eBay. Yeah, so the other Yelich was a variation. Okay, cool. I don't know all the variations, but you can kind of look at them and it just stood out to me. Getting you guys dizzy, sorry. All right, last pack, box number 4. Bam, look at that. Another variation. All right, well. Gleyber Torres is, they got Judge and Babe Ruth on the cover. They've got Gleyber Torres on the cover, but apparently they're setting Gleyber Torres up for big things here. All right, so box number 4 is done. And thus far, known variations. Boom, 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 boom. These two are just funny to me. I don't know. They just, all right, going for different generation there. All right, Seager. You guys want these? I don't want them. Jesus Aguilar, right? That's a numbered one. Mattingly, we got a Trout. We got a Jake Junis, and we got a Gleyber Torres printing plate. All right, box. Last 2 boxes. All right. And then the other 6 boxes in that case, that's Tuesday night. Same time, same place. Top loaders. Standard. I also sell supplies, guys, so I do sell the 1600 count boxes. I use BCW. I can do a drop ship of 25 packs, right, for cheaper than singles, right? Singles, got to pay for a lot of shipping and stuff. And I also can get you guys, 100 packs of these or whatever. Hopefully, get them for you cheaper. Obviously, it's all about the price, right? So, all right. What? Oh, right out of the gate, we got something. Houston Astros. Here we go, Michael. You got yourself a nice hit right here. All right. Let's look. Is it numbered? It is not numbered. All right. So first pack. Box 5, you've got your hit. Get that thick top loader. Don't want to make it too tight. We got a nice thick top loader there. All right. Now we're looking for variations or a second hit for you guys. So the Oakland A's are an interesting team to me. I'm mentioning the A's because I'm looking at a gold Trevino card, so that's what I'm thinking about it. But so Kevin, they wound up 97-65 last year, so an awesome record. And I would want my pods. All right, Red Sox silver. I'd want my pods to have that kind of record as well. At the same time, their number 1 batter was Chapman at a 278 average, but he was number 45 overall in the major leagues. So there seems to be a correlation here with how well people did in the playoffs, with who their number 1 batter was and where they were ranked overall. That's not true, actually. You got Trout was number 5 overall. They were 80 and 82. All right. Never mind. I'll be quiet about that anyway. Oh, just a kid right there, huh? Rookie card. Look at that one. It's kind of cool. I guess I do like those gold cards, don't I? Unless it's a Dodger. This guy's pretty good. We'll see how he does this year, but last year he was very effective, I can tell you that. He was very effective last year. We also have a crazy man on our team, Strom. I think his name is Matt Strom. Kind of string beanie looking, but yelling at himself, cussing at himself, talking to himself. Dude is a maniac. And he was in the bullpen last year. And he was extremely effective as well. And I think they're toying with trying to put him in the starting rotation this year. So I guess he was working out in the off season to strengthen up a little bit. There you go, Thomas. Yeah, right out of the gate, we got a hit. So we did that in the first box as well. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky. Pull ourselves another hit. Oh, hang on. Hold the phones, Milwaukee. Yep. Got that vintage feel to the back. think the best hit that I ever pulled was a I think T206, probably 15 years ago. And this is no joke. I pulled I don't remember if it was numbered because I sold it several years later, a piece of Ty Cobb's bat. No joke. It was crazy. And I held on to that thing. I displayed it for a very long time, and then I sold it. But that was a piece of Ty Cobb's bat. I wonder if they're going to do that with Babe Ruth, since they're celebrating 150 years, and him and Judge are sitting on the cover together. How cool would that be? A piece of Ruth's bat and a piece of Judge's bat. Right? One card. Dual wood. Alright, so hang tight here. Alright, so I've got to put this battery pack in here. We're down to 10%. I only got a box and a half left, but hang tight. Hold on, please. Back on, hold on. There we go. There we go. Make sure everybody's good. Monkey's back there. All right. I think that will hold. All right, cool. Keep on rolling. All right, we're at about 88 minutes of a live feed. Ramuto. That's a cool looking card. He does have a good swing. Help the Phillies know what they're doing. I grew up a Philly fan, let me tell you that. I grew up just outside of Philly in a little old town in Delaware. I was all about the Phillies in that 1980 season. Obviously before and after that as well, but man, that was good times when they won that World Series. I was a youngin', but I loved my Phillies. All right, we just basically not crammed, but got one 1,600 count box full. Like I said, not crammed, but full enough. Move that to the side. All right, get the next box up here. All the behind-the-scenes stuff, right? David Price, Jed Jorko. Hold on. Make sure his battery pack turned on. All right. Sorry about this, guys. Very professional, right? Very professional, guys. Professional breaker here. All right. Got it in there. low power put back on. I just put a fresh battery pack in here, so should be fine. But let me jam through these just in case some oddball stuff is going on. Cody Bellinger. Man, that guy had a monster rookie season, and then last year, I guess everybody figured him out. I don't know. Hopefully for his sake, he bounces back. And yes, he is a Dodger, but I hate to see people have a great rookie season and then they tank after that. Alright, we're just about done with box 5. All right, last pack, box 5. Let's see if there's a second hit for this box. Probably not, but you never ever know. Negatory. All right, so real quick. All right, Verlander, Seager, blue, Trout, auto, printing plate. All right, last box. All right, here we go. Kind of party. And let me just verify real quick that this thing is charging up. My apologies, guys. Again, I'm just trying to make sure this thing is charging up. All right. Keep on rolling. We are into the final box, box number 6. Yelich. bear with me for jamming. Just want to make sure that we are good on our power source. I wasn't sure if that other card was a black variation. All right, that's a 40 out of 67. We're still hunting the hit. The hit and variations, right? That's what you guys want. We're looking for autographs, I believe. I believe that's what most people want. Numbered autograph would be nice, right? Low number. You know, I pulled a red Aaron Judge, and it was like number 6 out of 10. No autograph, though. The autograph version had one bid on it for $280. So that tells me autographs are probably the way to go, right? Here's the last hit. And it is going to Nick. Mr. Red Sox. Let's see here. Not numbered. Something on it right there. There's something on it right there, Nick. But that should come off. I'll leave that on there until I can verify what it is. All right. Let's get that hit in a sleeve and a top loader. And and I was able to get that off. It was just some kind of excess substance. All right. There we go. All right. Let's see. We're hunting variations. And we're hunting hunting variations and any extra hits. Scherzer action. I remember that. Tony Gwynn holding Ted Williams up. Well, they're both gone. Tony Gwynn taken from us too soon, but I mean that chew, right? Chew gave him mouth and throat cancer and shit. I'm all talked out, guys. I know it's late where you guys are at. Wow, look at that one. That's kind of a cool variation, right? A little practice action, all right. Like I said, we're hunting variations. We're almost there. And then I'll go over the stuff that we've got. Javier Baez, Realmuto. Yeah, definitely a pretty good time to be a baseball fan. A lot of good players, right? It's pretty interesting era for these guys to be playing in, right? Just kind of almost amazing stuff that they have access to, and the data that they have access to. I sat like 3 rows out last year at a game, and I could not believe how fast those pitches were coming in and the movement. Like, that's just unreal. I mean, really, just unreal. So these guys to be playing in today's day, it's a much different era than, people 15 years ago, right? I guess that's why they just accept all the strikeouts, saying it's part of the game. All right, 3 packs left. Down to 2. All right, last pack, and we'll do a quick recap. Oh, there we go. All right. Got another variation for the Brewers. All right. So that's it for the packs. Now let's do a recap here for everyone. And we'll start with the known variations, right? So, known variations. One that we just pulled, Jesus Aguilar, Didi, Gleiber, Christian Yelich, Javier Baez. Karen's got that bad boy. Miguel Cabrera. We got Freddie Freeman for Michael. We got Lindor for Thomas. And Charlie Blackmon for Jason. All right, so those are the known variations. Now, I sleeved a handful of cards. So anything that I thought seemed to need to be sleeved, like any gold, any silver, and anything that seemed of value, right? Made sure I immediately sleeved it for you. These will all be put in top loaders for you guys. So any of these that are going out to you, right? Not all of them, obviously, but any of them that are, they will be put in top loaders, because that's the way I roll. Make sure you guys are taken care of. All right. A lot of gold, a lot of silver in here, right? So some pretty cool cards. What is that one? Oh, that was a vintage stock, actually. Yeah, let's put that bad boy in right now into a top loader. All right, now cards and hits. All right, so there we go, vintage. All right, so Judge. We got Miguel Franco numbered to 67. We got Pedroia, right? So hit number 1. Verlander hit number 2. Seager number 3. Seager number 4. Ooh, you got to see my glasses. A blue one, right? Father's Day blue out of 50. That Mattingly, because it says 150 up there. Trouty. Junis. And a Gleyber Torres 1/1 magenta printing plate. So we wound up getting 7 hits, plus all that other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then I've got a stack of cards that are I'll be rolling dice probably tomorrow morning. I think I'll be rolling the dice on this stack of cards. All right, so you guys can figure out what you're gonna get. All right, thank you much. Appreciate your business. Thanks for following. And if you guys have any questions,